are you today, Brenda?
Fun.
Good. I'm glad you came to counseling today.
Me too.
I know my voice is kind of scratchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know, so I sound a little funny. I've kind of had bad allergies, so that's how come my voice is like that.
I have some allergies too, but not that bad. It looks like he's acting silly, but that girl looks mad.
Yeah. Okay, so you remember the last time we came to counseling and I talked to you about, things that we talk about?
Yeah, feelings.
Yes, we talked about our feelings. But you remember, like, the things we talk about is just between me and you? Okay? Unless you tell me you're getting hurt by somebody, or somebody else is getting hurt, or if a judge tells me to. If those three things happen, then I have to tell someone, okay?
Alright.
Okay. So other than that, everything we talk about is just between me and you. Perfect. Okay. So the last time we talked about all our different feelings and we played a game, and you told me about different times that you felt different ways. Okay, so today we're going to start out and we're going to read this feelings book, and we're going to see if we relate to any of the characters in the book.
It looks like that says what and then what does that say?
Feelings
The feelings book.
book. Okay, so we'll look at all the pictures and we'll read the book. Are you ready?
Yes.
This is the author. His name is Todd Parr. Okay.
And I wonder who illustrated it.
I don't see where it says, but I'll find out and I'll let you know, okay?
Alright.
Okay, so this is the feelings book.
I feel happy right there.
She does look happy right there.
And they look all mad.
Okay. Sometimes I feel silly.
And sometimes.
Sometimes I feel cranky.
Oh, I thought that was mad. Well, cranky is mad.
Eek! Sometimes I feel scared.
He's scared of the park. Scooch me through.
Sometimes I feel like standing on my head. Sometimes I feel like reading a book under the covers.
That cat looks like he ripped the whole one.
If there's anything you want to say about the feelings while we're reading the book, you can, okay? Sometimes I feel like celebrating my birthday.
When it's not even his birthday.
Even though it's not today. Sometimes I feel brave. Sometimes I feel like looking out the window all day.
Well, we must get tired.
Sometimes I feel like dancing. Sometimes I feel like dancing. Sometimes I feel like making mud pies. Sometimes I feel like I have a tummy ache.
He has an X on
his tummy.
And why does he have that?
Well, an X is kind of like, if you get an X on your homework, it's like you got it wrong. Well, his tummy feels all wrong. Maybe that's why they put that X there. Why do you think they put the X there?
So it'll show you that his tummy feels all hurt.
I agree. Sometimes I feel like holding hands with a friend. Sometimes I feel lonely. Sometimes I feel like yelling really loud. Sometimes I feel like staying in the bathtub all day.
You're gonna fall asleep in that.
Sometimes I feel like trying something new.
I know who his name is.
What is his name?
His name is Todd. And then that is... I forgot her name. Next time when I come to school, I'll tell you it.
Okay.
Because I can watch that show.
Okay. We haven't done this page. Sometimes I feel like dressing up.
What is she dressed up?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like doing nothing. Sometimes I feel like camping with my dog.
What is those eyes?
Well, if he's in the doghouse with his dog, that's his dog's eyes and his eyes.
Why did he just drop his ice cream?
He says, sometimes I feel like crying.
And he dropped his ice cream.
Sometimes I feel like eating pizza for breakfast.
Breakfast?
Sometimes I feel like kissing a sea lion.
A sea lion?
Sometimes I feel like a king.
Well, his name is Pickle, and he does have a crown. And his crown makes him feel like he's a king.
No matter how you feel, don't keep your feelings to yourself. Share them with someone you love. Love, Todd.
Yeah, his name is Todd.
Yeah. So, do you have any feelings like the feelings in this book?
Well, one time I felt mad at my sister because, well, not mad at my sister, but mad at my brother, Ori, because, we have some horseshoes and everything, and all he wanted me to do is just pick up the horseshoes and bring them back and not play with them. And I felt mad because I wanted to play horseshoes because I liked that game. And so he lighted me. And I felt happy. And then we kept taking turns of who does it. Like, I play horseshoes and he picks up then he plays horseshoes and I pick up. And that made me really happy. Like, I pick them up for 5 minutes and he picks them up for 5 minutes.
So it seems like it made you happy whenever Ori shared with you.
Mm-hmm.
What about other feelings that were in the book? Some we didn't talk about last time.
Man, we talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
And crying.
Crying. Whenever you cry, what kind of feeling is that?
Sad.
Sad.
And we didn't talk about yelling.
Whenever you yell, what kind of feeling do you have?
A lot of energy, like just like really excited.
So it could be like, it could be positive.
Yeah.
Like you could be yelling because something good is happening.
Or you can just be yelling for a reason.
Right. So yelling, you can yell like for good things and bad things. What is something you would yell about?
I don't really have anything I would yell about. But I would yell about, I don't know. I don't really know. But I would kind of yell at my sister sometimes for something, but I don't know what. I just yell for some reason. I don't even yell at my brothers or sister. I just like to yell a lot. What is this for?
Oh, later. If I needed it, I just thought it would be sitting there. So, let's see here. He says sometimes he feels silly. Do you ever feel silly?
Mm-mm.
No?
Okay. Put it back.
It's fine. It doesn't have to go back perfect. He says sometimes I feel cranky. Bless you. Do you need a Kleenex?
No. Yeah, probably. Thank you.
You're welcome. The trash can is right around the corner.
There it is.
So, whenever we looked at this, what kind of face did you think it was first?
A man, but then
But then we read it.
then it said, sometimes I feel.
Cranky.
Sometimes I feel cranky.
Cranky.
And then
So, what is cranky?
it means like you don't want to get up, or you're like and everything else. And that's probably what it means. I was gonna say, I have a Charlie Brown character,
You do.
and it's a stuffed one. And I also have all the characters, and me and my sister play with them.
And whenever you and your sister play with them, how does that make you feel?
Happy.
Yeah.
We play all the, we have the movie of it too,
Mm-hmm.
and every time we act it out, like when Charlie Brown says something, we say what he said, or just Charlie Brown says it on TV, and we start doing what he does. And we also have like, we have like a house,
Mm-hmm.
a big house, and it's not a stuffed one, it's a hard one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Charlie Brown's house and everybody else's house. It's like a little apartment for dolls, and we put them in there for like their houses. And yeah, we have big stuffed animals like the house,
Okay.
and we also have a picture of it hanging on our walls.
Do you and Angelina share a room?
No, but
No.
I go in her room a lot to play.
Okay.
Sometimes she comes in my room. And sometimes she borrows some of my shows. Like she watches some of my shows, and
Mhm.
I watch her shows. But you know what? We lost one of the boxes to our shows, and now it's all scratched up. But we just bought it anyway,
Okay.
and now we can.
Good.
Sometimes I
The
feel
little mouse said, sometimes I feel scared
of the kitty.
of the kitty. So the mouse is scared of the kitty. Do you ever feel scared?
Well, at the zoo, you know how you go places? Well, you know that little dark spot in the play area? I'm kind of scared to go in there, 'cause I don't even know what's in there.
Right. So being in the dark kind of makes you scared?
Yeah, so I just get, but every time I go somewhere it's dark, 'cause I know that dark spot is in there, so I just have a flashlight, and my dad doesn't even know that, and I have it in there, and every time I go in there, I have a flashlight to see. And you know what was in there? It was like little scarecrows and like fake plants and everything. And every time and there was a farmer, and every time when the farmer saw you, it's like a little robot farmer, and every time when you went like this, he'll see you and he'll go like that, and it was kind of funny. So I found my way out and told my sister to come in, and she came in, and I showed her, and she's like, whoa. and it made her kind of surprised.
Made her surprised. Yeah. So you were scared of the dark, and you figured out that if you took a flashlight in there, it wasn't scary. That was a really good job figuring that out, that you could take a flashlight with you. So besides being at the zoo, if you were in the dark at home, like if our electricity went out,
That would be scary.
you could use your flashlight to see.
It wasn't a flashlight. It was like, you know those little things they put around your head and then you turn it on
Uh-huh.
and it shines?
Yes.
I put that in my pocket and I kept it in my pocket until we got to that.
So then you still got to use your hands, and you could see with the light. And you didn't have to hold a flashlight. It just stayed on your head. And the light turns whichever way your head turns.
And there was like little robot chickens walking everywhere. And every time when they went up, there was a little egg, and like there's this little hole in its tummy. And every time when it walks, it lays one egg. But it didn't really hatch. Well, it did. Like there's this little, like a little beak comes out of it, and it goes like, and it pops out, and there's like a little chick, but it's not a real one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a little toy chick, and yeah, it's cute.
It sounds cute.
Sometimes I feel
like standing on my head.
Sometimes I feel like that too. Sometimes I just feel. Sometimes I feel like reading a book.
Reading a book under the covers.
Sometimes I feel like doing that. I have 2 Ginny B books.
You do?
Uh-huh.
When do you feel like reading a book under the covers?
One is Junie, the one where she was wearing the dog collar.
Yeah.
And one is Junie B and the Valentines.
Okay. Sometimes I feel like celebrating my birthday, even though it's not today.
Yeah, sometimes me too. Like sometimes I feel like inviting some friends over. And, yeah.
When it's your birthday, how do you feel?
Excited.
Excited.
I can't wait till when it's birthday. My birthday is on January. January 1st, I don't know. January 1st, 2009.
Okay. So, you feel excited on your birthday?
Sometimes I even bring some friends over.
You do?
And I'll probably want to bring some friends over today when it is my birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday is a snowy and cool
It
day.
is cold on your birthday if your birthday's in January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a snowy day on my, well, not a snowy day, but
Yeah.
where there's white, where snow's all over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna invite someone who's like right down the road from me.
Okay.
Her name is Gabby. Do you know Gabby?
I might know Gabby. Does she go to our school?
Yes.
Then I probably know her. Good deal. Sometimes I feel brave.
Nah, not that really.
You don't ever feel brave?
Well, I do watch the movie Brave.
Yeah. But when does Brenda feel brave?
I watched the movie Brave, but I don't really feel brave all that time.
You don't feel brave?
I don't even know why her name is Brave.
I don't know either. Do you understand what brave means?
Yes, it means like you feel strong.
Sometimes it's that you feel strong, but brave can also mean that, like, if you have to do something that you're kind of nervous about, but then you do it anyways because you're brave. Or sometimes it's something that's kind of scary to do, like learning how to ride a bike the first time. That's being brave.
Well, one time I was off the floor and I learned how to ride the bike. And every time when I try to ride the bike, it tipped over.
So when you get back on the bike and you try to ride it again, even though you've fallen over all those times, Brenda,
So brave.
that's being brave. So you are brave.
But not that much. It's only on my.
I bet you would surprise yourself on how brave you are.
I already know how to ride my bike without training wheels. And only know I'm 5 years old. 6 years old. I have some good memories about 5. Sometimes I feel like dancing.
When do you like to dance, Brenda?
Whenever I went to, but when I want to dance is when when I hear songs on some of the movies I watch. And my favorite song to sing is the Matilda song, and I forgot how it went. I forgot how it went. Sometimes I feel like singing too.
When do you want to sing?
A lot, but I don't know when. I like to sing a lot. That's one of our wormhole words.
Okay.
What?
Sometimes I feel like I have a tummy ache.
Mm.
Is that?
Sometimes one time, when I didn't even go with you, I didn't go to school because I had a really bad tummy ache and a really bad headache. And I almost threw up. And so, yeah, I wouldn't want to go to school. Because why would I want to go to school when I'm when I throw up?
Right. So I have a question. Is feeling like you have a tummy ache and then feelings like being scared and brave and happy and mad, is that a different kind of feeling?
Uh-huh.
It is a different kind.
Oh.
Well, they are different feelings, but like having a tummy ache isn't like that feeling. Like it's like it really hurts you. Like
Yeah.
you can feel it. It's just not what you think in your head.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay. So what other kind of feelings can you actually feel? Like you can touch and like your skin feels.
Vibrating your feet vibrating, so I can feel that.
Yeah, like if you're in the car and your feet are vibrating in the floor.
Yeah. Your voice still good.
I know my voice. So like right now I can feel my throat kind of hurts.
Yeah.
So like hurting, you can feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a different kind of feeling.
Sometimes I feel like holding hands. Sometimes I feel lonely.
Sometimes I feel lonely. Do you ever feel lonely?
Yeah, well, one time I was watching my favorite show, and I thought my sister was in her bed, and I looked, and she wasn't. I looked everywhere in my room, and my door was shut. And I forgot what that.
You're good.
Say the science kid. He wants to know everything at school. And so sometimes I feel like yelling. Sometimes I feel like staying in the bathtub. Sometimes I feel like trying new things. Sometimes I feel like dressing up. What is she? I think she's dressed up like a rock star, but
Yeah.
she didn't have like any other clothes like a rock star. So she did that.
She is kind of dressed. Sometimes I feel like doing nothing.
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you feel like that sometimes?
Yeah, because one time I was I like to lay down. Sometimes I feel like crying, and I feel like that too.
When do you feel like crying, Brenda?
A lot of times.
Can you tell me a time you felt like crying?
Yesterday when I had that headache because that headache it wouldn't let me go to sleep. Like I tried to close my eyes, and every time when I tried to close my eyes, it hurted worse. And so I just stayed up for a little while, and I finally went to sleep. And when I woke up for school, I felt better. And that's why. So, that's when I feel like crying, like something hurts on me.
Well, what if you're not hurting? Do you ever feel like crying if...
No.
But do people ever make you feel like you want to cry?
Sometimes.
Can you tell me about a time someone made you feel like you wanted to cry?
I don't know, really, but I cry a lot at home.
How come you cry at home?
Because, I just like to. Because sometimes I just like to cry for some reasons, but I don't know what that reason is. I'm wondering, is Miss Huffman married?
Yes, Miss Huffman is married.
It looks like, the person who she's married is holding a dog.
Yeah, that's their dog.
What's
Yeah.
its name?
I don't know. We'll have to ask Miss Huffman sometime. Yeah. Okay. So the last time we were here, and we talked about all our feelings, and we talked a lot about how we act whenever someone makes us mad, and you had really, really good choices to do about telling people how you felt, and we drew our mad face. Do you remember your mad face?
Yeah.
Your mad face was what color?
Red.
Red. Okay, so today let's think about a good face we have. What's a different feeling that you like?
Happy.
Happy. So what color do you think that your happy face would be? Out of all of these colors in this crayon box, what
peach.
color?
A peach. I think it would be a peach.
You think your happy face would be a peach?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get a happy.
So let's see what Brenda's happy face looks like.
Can I use this pen to draw my face?
Yeah, or do you want like a black marker, or you want that?
I'll use this.
Okay.
My eyes aren't really blue, but it's a blue pen. Table won't stay still. I'll just cut easily. This table's really wobbly.
Let me see if I can get something to make it better. You can keep coloring your peach face.
Something that Miss Huffman doesn't really use.
You can just set it in your lap. That'd be better?
Yeah.
You want to tell me about your happy face while you're coloring it?
Yeah, well, when I feel happy, I kind of feel like dancing, and yeah, that's really all that I feel like doing when I'm happy. And sometimes I feel like jumping up and down on my bed. And, so that's really what I feel like doing when I'm happy. And my peach face is almost done. Need a little more coloring, and it'll be done. There.
Does your happy face need anything else?
Hair.
Okay. What color do you want your happy hair to be?
Put that back in.
Here, we'll stick it in a second. What color do you want your happy hair to be? Okay. Brenda, you said that whenever you're happy, you feel like dancing and singing. So tell me, what's something that makes you that happy that you want to dance and sing?
A lot of things, but I don't know what those things are. Like a lot of things. I don't know what those things are. Almost done. Just go straight down. Almost done. A little more color in the I just need a little more of this color, and that's all it's going to be doing. Almost done. It's almost finished. These little lines of things.
I love your happy face. So, can you just tell me one thing that makes you so happy that you want to sing and dance?
Well, what makes me that happy is when I get invited to birthday parties and everything.
Okay, so we're going to make a note on here, okay? That when you get invited to birthday parties, so birthday parties make Brenda so happy that she wants to sing and dance. Is there anything else that you want to add to it?
I know. How about well, I have a little puppy. Remember that puppy?
Mm-hmm.
Said I said, Mom, every time when he likes me, I want to do that because the dog kind of looks like this little dog. And I named it Cupcakes. And he makes me happy whenever he jumps and everything.
So Cupcake makes you happy? Cupcake.
Or Cupcakes.
Cupcakes. Cupcakes makes you happy. Your puppy. Not the real food.
Yeah. And also, when he drinks his water, because it looks so cute. And so,
Puppies are good at making people feel happy.
yeah. Yeah, that's fun. You can write on that one right there.
When he drinks water.
Because he doesn't have that big of a tongue, so I have to bring the water like kind of up to his mouth so he can drink it. Because he's just a puppy.
Yeah.
That's how small he is. He's just like that small. His tongue isn't that very big. And he has a collar because he's not stray anymore. You know what his collar says? It says, it has like Charlie Brown pictures all over and it says, Charlie Brown.
So, Brenda, last time we talked about like our goal in here. Do you know what a goal is?
No.
Okay. Oh, well. You know how in reading you have a goal like to read so many minutes?
Yeah.
So many words per minute? Like that's your goal. By the end of the year, you want to be able to read so many words per minute?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we're talking about feelings and understanding our feelings, what could be a goal for us in here?
Talk about our feelings and everything. And
But could it be kind of like that, like we understand
yeah.
our feelings and we know, like if I ask you what makes you happy, like you can tell me things that make you happy?
Yeah.
And if I ask you what makes you sad or what makes you cry, you can tell me the things that make you sad?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do we want our goal to be?
Really high and we can read a lot for a long time.
Okay, so we would want to read a long time, like that would be your goal in class with your teacher. But what could be our goal in here?
I don't know. Talking about stuff,
Okay.
like feelings and everything.
Okay, and understanding. So our goal in here could be understanding what makes us feel a certain way
That puppy looks so cute.
and how we react to our feelings.
Yeah.
Okay. So our goal in here for counseling is going to be that Brenda can understand her feelings and what makes her feel different ways.
And I feel happy when I invite some people to my birthday party.
To your birthday party. Mm-hmm.
And also I had a slumber party yesterday on Saturday and some people came and I felt happy.
And you felt happy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think that's a great goal for us to understand our feelings. I'm so glad that you were able to tell me all these things that make you happy because I want you to feel happy more than you feel sad or mad.
You can keep my happy face.
I would love to keep your happy face, and we'll keep all your faces that we do in here, and then we'll keep them together, okay? So that way we can look back at them and how we feel different ways. So the next time we come, will be at the same time next week on Thursday. And maybe next Thursday my voice will be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want you to think about how you feel happy at school and how you're happier this year than you were last year.
Alright.
Okay? That's what I want you to think about until we meet next. Okay? Well, are you ready to go to lunch?
It's lunchtime.
It is almost your lunchtime.
So are they still at PE?
I think so. Okay? So I will see you again next Thursday.
Alright.
Can we shake on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I see Nurse Susie and